Hello, I'm Gloria Browne-Marshall. Welcome to Law of the Land. President Barack Obama placed his presidency on the line for national health care, known as Obamacare. Conservative Republicans shut down America's national government over it. Here are 5 reasons why Obamacare scares people. First, an African-American man in the White House will be surrounded with controversy no matter what law or policy he advocates. With the advent of national health care, this 44th president carved out a place in history far beyond the country's first black man in that office. Where previous presidents attempted to enact national health care, this black man succeeded. Although President Obama has met many challenges, ending 2 wars, finding Osama bin Laden, and fixing the economy, it is Obamacare, a mixture of free preventive services, policies, and regulations, that has become his signature legislation. The Affordable Care Act, or Obamacare, like all aspects of the Obama presidency, reveals divisions within this nation. Second, government programs for the poor raise fears of socialism, robbing the rich to give to the poor. In 1935, there was similar controversy surrounding the Social Security Act. President Roosevelt made history by giving retired adults pensions or Social Security to keep them from poverty. The Social Security Act, like Obamacare, was considered a program of socialism that would bankrupt the country. In 2010, similar fears were heard about Obamacare. The House of Representatives barely passed the Affordable Care Act in a vote of 219 to 212, with Republicans refusing to vote for it. The Senate's vote of 60 to 39 was also along party lines. With Republicans seeking to retake the White House in 2016, Obamacare was marked for defeat. Third, Obamacare was labeled unconstitutional. On March 23, 2010, when President Obama signed the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act, or Obamacare, into law, states began suing the federal government, alleging Obamacare was illegal because it forced states to expand their number of poor people on Medicaid, an insurance plan for the poor. Then individuals challenged the Obamacare mandate, which requires each person to have insurance. Corporations sued over the cost of offering insurance to their employees. Those legal cases required an unprecedented 3 days of oral arguments before the U.S. Supreme Court, during which Justice Antonin Scalia boasted of not even reading the 1,500-page healthcare law, and many thought Obamacare was defeated. Protesters marched in front of the courthouse. It was national news. Yet Chief Justice John Roberts, a conservative, upheld Obamacare. One conservative protester became hysterical when she heard the decision. Yet Chief Justice Roberts was vilified by Republicans. His decision remains a point of controversy. However, Obamacare survived this legal test. The Social Security Act was challenged before the Supreme Court. Like Obamacare, it survived those legal challenges. Fourth, Obamacare is a confusing mixture of preventive services, hospital rules, and state regulations. Supreme Court Justice Antonin Scalia famously said he had not read it. Yet he was to decide if the law was constitutional. These complexities allow Obamacare to be labeled with suspicion. However, it was conservative Republican Mitt Romney who first created mandated health insurance as governor of Massachusetts. After President Obama defeated Mitt Romney, the political controversy surrounding Obamacare went from bad to worse. The election results showed a schism in the country between liberals and conservatives, especially concerning national health care. Within days of his reelection, President Obama and his policies came under attack, focused on Obamacare. Republicans in Congress have attempted unsuccessfully to repeal Obamacare at least 42 times. In dramatic fashion, Senator Ted Cruz of Texas, a Republican and a conservative, staged a 21-hour anti-Obamacare rant on the U.S. Senate floor, during which he read, among other things, the children's book, Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. Fifth, if it is successful, Republicans may fear those people who vote for Democrats in 2016 are voting because of Obamacare. This fear has led to the shutting down of the federal government. On October 1st, 2013, enrollment in national health care began, and with it, America begins a new era. Only days before the start of Obamacare registration, Republicans told President Obama to delay the October 1st sign-up. In exchange, they would pass a temporary operating budget for the country. President Obama refused. It was a controversial choice. Congress controls the budget. The president refused to allow the country to be held hostage. But without money, the federal government shut down. Despite the controversy, so many applicants for health care accessed the government's website, it nearly crashed. Millions of Americans signed on for national health care. Conservatives told them to opt out of Obamacare and face a financial penalty in 2014 rather than have health insurance. But people chose Obamacare instead of using emergency rooms as their primary care physician. The working poor, students, and the unemployed chose to live longer, healthier lives. All fears aside, Obamacare begins a new era in America, and once again, President Obama has made history. I'm Gloria Browne-Marshall, and this is Law of the Land. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.